Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Sandwiches. I'm alive. I'm here and I'm a minute early. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh my gosh, Cupcat, you look so tiny up there. Do I need to make you bigger? Do I need to make you bigger? I mean, I can't even rub my head against you. Come on, Cupcat, get a bit bigger. Get big. Get over here. You're adorable. Yeah. There we go. Oh, you adorable. You are. But hello, Emiliano. Hello, Anatsu. Yahoo, King Gremlin. And in doing the colour scheme of a Tyranids I'm painting, it didn't go very well. It didn't go very well. I both spent too long on it and not enough time. She's alive. I'm alive. It's alive. Bobby Innkeeper's here. Hello. Should we just go straight to the Handcam and be like, love her. Yay. Okay, I did try fiddling with this. And Camera, you were working well before. You were working well. Stop it. Behave. Behave. Okay, you gotta work with me. Yeah, look. Frame rate, not for best, but it's not for worst. It's like pretty decent. Pretty decent, right? Pretty decent. Yeah, and it's focused enough. You can see the details on this thing. You can see the colours. It's not too blinding. This thing's not too bright. Oh gosh, that is too bright. Oh! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I have a little blocky thing. But it's fine. You don't need to. I mean, when I bring these out, it's just got to be like, yeah, get blinded. Why does it look like a dragon? Because it is a dragon. No, it's not a dragon. It's a Tyranid Paradise. My homemade, converted, kit bashed as we call it. Dragon. Not dragon. Why did I call it say dragon? Parasite to Mortrex. Parasite to Mortrex. It's like this thing that goes swooping down, attacks a person, uses these tendrils to inject like a bunch of eggs in them. Then from the eggs burst open and aliens jump out of the corpse like little aliens. Or I say corpse, your living body, which will soon be a corpse, an eaten corpse. It ain't a dragon. Tyranids are what for Yeet. Sometimes are what for Yeet. My eyes, they burn. Okay, I'll move this off the corner for a little bit so it's not too in the way. Yeah. But here we go. Yeah, this is still a mess. We need to fix that. That's a bit purpley. Doesn't look that bad in real life, but definitely looks bad on camera. This is a colour scheme we're going for, by the way. This is a rough idea of a colour scheme. And this is how it's going to roughly look. It's mostly... Oh, wait a minute. Is that tongue? I just realised I messed up the tongue here. I didn't paint one of the sides blue. Okay, it's better than this angle where you can see it's all blue properly. Yeah, basically, purple armour plates, yellow skin, and then blue organy bits. Bomb cost 10, you have zero sprinkles. Who has zero sprinkles? Oh no, iOS! iOS! Hello, iOS! Why do you have zero? Did you bet them all? Did you spend them all? Oh, it's just half the sprinkle is broken. It's one or the other. Oh, it seems iridescent nicely done. Thank you. Oh, so hello for Mongoose. I didn't say hello to you. Speaking of, I would enjoy seeing you. I was going to do a Bug Snack stream once, but I was waiting for it to go on sale. And then, because it's a story-driven game, I had a bunch of, long-running series going and story-driven. Maybe one day we'll go back to Bug Snack. He's not been here since the Great Swimble Recall. The Great I thought you were, iOS. Okay, I'll give you 2,000. I'll give you add sprinkles at iOS. Let me check my, mix it up. Let me check the command, just let me make sure it's correct. No, you don't need to do that, Elite Trainer. I gotta give him the sprinkles. Ungroup. Okay, add sprinkles. Oh, it's just add sprinkles. There you go. At iOS. Yeah. And it's gotta be 5,575. There you go. Okay, that's because you once had lots of sprinkles. There you go. There you go. Just stop giving iOS all these sprinkles, Elite. It's fine, General. Money needs to be shared. I was giving him sprinkles back. Also, you always had to pay for the bombs. It's just that no one ever used the bombs at such a rate that they noticed it was eating into the currency. Gotta pay them taxes. Gotta pay them taxes. Sprinkles. Bam, bam, bam. Ba do 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 boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. So I've been listening to, before the stream, I was getting stuff done. I was just listening to, what's it called? We are just freaks. Bam bam. Bam bam. Ba da 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 down. Down down. I am just a freak. Bum bum. Bum bum. That's the episode. So I was listening to that. It's a fun song. Yes, that's a colour scheme we're going for these, mates. You can see. It's a colour scheme. It's meant to be evocative of my Cupcon colour scheme. Okay, not this one right now that I'm in. You know, that green and that purple, but the one where it's yellow and, you know, pink. You know what, the colours of a cupcake worm still. Also, I am one day going to be in that. I've recently made another request to another artist to be working on an end screen for the next. I'm still trying to collect all the assets of a debut. For a debut of the V2. Oh, I don't have a lot of sprinkles. Never mind. I'll get more sprinkles later. Don't worry. I don't know how long it takes to become considered a regular, but you get 25 sprinkles a minute. You'll get 30 a minute, I believe. Every 5 minutes. Sorry, 30 every 5 minutes if you are a regular. And then members get slightly more, and moderators also get slightly more. And you can also win them. You can win the sprinkles from the jump catch game. Yay! And other things. I know what, I should change a jump catch game to give it 250 sprinkles. Oh. So that I can turn you into... Stop! Don't turn me into... This is why you don't have many sprinkles. You want to turn me into a banana. Oh, gosh. But yeah, we got to paint this. But yeah. But also, we're going to have to end our stream on time today. Because if you've not noticed... In my video section, there's a scheduled video, a premiere, and we're going to raid into it like a minute or half a minute before it begins, so we can watch it live together. It's a trailer. It's a trailer for what's happening. You turn me. I would never turn into a banana. It's impossible. I can't turn into a banana. Don't eat me. A dodge. Aha! I dodged. Wait a minute. Is that even connected? Did that hit? I did not hear the hit sound. Oh, gosh. Or did I somehow dodge it? Maybe I did dodge it. I should change the size of those models because they seem very small, don't they? Everything you throw at me. Like a piece of meat is like a tiny, it's like this big. It's like this big on screen, you can barely see it. Oh gosh. Actually, I might be able to do it now. No, I'll do it later. I'll use the TITS later. Switch integrated throwing. Bam 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 bam. Oh do 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 do. So I'm just making my Tyrannid dance. It's like do 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 do. Oh no, no no. Do 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 do. Time to stone the soda can, boys. No! Don't throw soda cans at me. Oh gosh, bombardment magic. No, don't use bombardment. Don't use bombardment. Ow! Don't throw meat at me. Ah, it's stuck in my hair. Get it out of my hair. Get it off. Get it off. Get it off. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. Stop it. Why would you do that? No. Oh. Why? Oh. That's mean. Tell them for mean. Ah! Why would he do that, Elite? Oh, so hello, Elite. Don't turn me into a cupcat. I'm not a cat. I'm a good old... I'm a cupcake. I'm a cupcake. True. True. A minute. Do I still have the gloves back? Ow, I just whacked myself. Oh gosh, those gloves are dusty. Ow! Don't throw stuff at the cat. That's not how the Yeet command works. You can't pick what you want to yeet at me. Oh gosh. I don't know if there is a way to set it up so you can choose out of a selection. Stop throwing stuff. I'm going to eat this one. Ah. 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 Ow, 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 ow. Threw like 3 bears and a bicycle in that one. Do you know that the Asian eats? No. No, you don't. No one eats cats. It's impossible. Cats are too cute to eat. All animals are too cute to eat. You can't eat me. You can't eat cupcakes. Cupcakes are friends, not food. And I'm a cupcake. I just look like a kitty. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. I want the star. I want the star. Give me the star. Oh no. Oh no. I'll keep away from end. Bam. Oh yeah, iOS is also a cat apparently. I want the star. Give me the star. Give it. Elite Trainer so much. Oh, I almost grabbed it. Almost grabbed it. How am I meant to do this with cat paws? No. Okay. You get my paint. And my paint. And we do paint. I forgot to get water again. Oh. Okay, I've got to paint that star. Paint the star. Paint the star. Paint the star. No. I broke. I broke the star. Okay, I'm going to have to go and run away to get some water. BRB. I need to get water for my paintbrushes. Ah! Ah! Hello. I'm still a cat. Darn it. Hello, Brandy. How you doing? What law? Did you guys have a good day? What law? You're about to make law. You're about to make law, iOS. Wait, are you putting him on for Titanic? What did Nat do on the Titanic? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, yeah, we got this guy to paint. You are. You are! Wow. Okay, what did we use last time? Okay, is this a great colour for making it all look shiny? So we won't do that yet. That's the last one. I think we did Nagaroth Night last time. Ooh, Stella's purple. Xeno's purple. Yeah, let's use Xeno's purple next. I've only got Gene Stealer purple. Nah, I'm not going to Titanic. Too late for the iOS has been painting a Titanic. Not painting, drawing a Titanic thing, and it's on for Discord. For Discord. Wait, where am I? There I am. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm way too big. That's the issue with some of these commands. When I'm on a hand stream, I have to actually reduce the size of my model because I have to change where my camera is. Like usually, like if this is where my screen is, and usually my monitor, I usually have like my monitor here, and then my camera to track me is behind the monitor, just at the top. But when I'm doing this, the camera of, you know, this camera here, the Handcam camera is here, and as a result, but since I'm like sat here, it blocks being able to see me. On top of that, I'm looking down, so it loses tracking too easy. So instead, I bring the camera down to here. Well, that means it's closer, which makes my model bigger. I have made a purchase in ED. I now have a Ferdinand. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you have one. Oh, I'm saving up to get that big one. To get the big one, and that's was 465 spinkles. You're not a Cupcat. No, don't turn me into a Cupcat. Wait, do you even have... Oh, darn it, you do have the money. Ah, no. That's mean. So mean. Why would you do such a thing? Think of a cupcake. Oh yeah, I'm saving up for one of the crates. You know, KRAIT, but they're like 40 million and I only have like 6 million. And at the same time, I'm trying to like really engineer up my main, my diamond back explorer. Yeah, ooh, that's a nice purple. Which I have 50 something million and I've been for operative. Had being for operative word. You had 50 million and now you bought a Ferdinand. So you don't have it anymore. That makes sense. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've got about 5 million in, what's it called? 5 million credits. Takes forever to earn them. I used to have 100 million sprinkles. Used to being the operative word. So if a great sprinkle reset meant that we weren't using like 5 invisible currencies, now we just have 1. That's much easier to track. And links all of the systems of the stream together. I think it's of a better. Look, I gave you a bunch of sprinkles, Elite. You still keep turning me into a cupcat. I will cupcat you every day. No! You've already cupcatted me twice today. Ah, you can't cupcat me on days I don't stream. You can't cupcat me on Thursdays. Yeah. Oh yeah, the schedule for this week's already been made. More Elite Dangerous is coming. More Euro Truck. I can't remember what else is on the schedule. Oh yeah. Some sort of debut maybe. Our sprinkles get stolen at the end of each stream. No, they don't. They don't get stolen at the end of each stream. They get saved over. They get saved over. But if you keep spending your sprinkles, you won't have any sprinkles by the end of the stream. No. That's what you think. Elite will just sack We'll just stack Cupcats on Thursday, so you'll be Cupcat everlasting. I don't think that's how it works. In fact, it's not, because the software is closed and I'm not streaming. The software that calculates it all. Mix it up, because that's something I have to open on my computer. Effectively turns my computer into a server that's keeping my stream working. Hunter being a cat is fun. I'm not a cat. I'm a cupcake. I might look a little bit like a cat right now, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to burn everything I own. Do. I am just a freak. Bam, 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 bam. I am just a freak. Oh no, it's grabbing onto my finger. It's grabbed onto... No, it's gonna eat me. It's gonna eat me. Look, it's grabbed onto my finger. It's like... Oh, there you go. It's let go. It's let go. A Wednesday last minute Cupcat spam. Oh no. I think that'll honestly just be a waste. I don't think it will be saved for the next time. I'm sorry. Ba 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 ba. But 490. 490 sprinkles. I'm back! I think. Yeah! Oh no, each time I come back, I'm gonna have to reset myself so I don't take up like half the screen. Ellie, why do you do this to me? Oh gosh. I am just... iOS has charged Elite Trainer to Duel for buying of 0. Type accept or decline within 50 seconds. Bum, 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 bum. I am an alien dancing on my head. I have an alien dancing on your head. I don't have much sprinkles. I will fest them in... Don't fest them in gambling! You earn sprinkles just by watching the stream. You can get so many if you don't spend your sprinkles or gamble them away. Gamba. No! Natsu! No. I'm gonna have to teach you guys, like, monetary advice, aren't I? About how to save and gain more money without risky investments. What you want to do is start a savings account that gives you, that makes it harder to access your money, but has a variety of protections on your money, and will generate interest at a greater rate than a normal account. You can also, if you're only investing small amounts of money or smaller amounts, you can get protections on various types of bank accounts up to a certain amount, meaning you can even make investment accounts, which generate far more, have a potential to generate far more interest, or put it into bonds, which can generate significantly, which can have a chance of generating significant amounts of money, and you can just take your money out of it at any time. Actually, a number of ways. All of these ways make it harder to access your money. So if you don't have much money, like, oh no, that's declined for Jewel. He could tell us how to invest in the housing market. Don't invest in the housing market. Absolutely sucks. How to add money to jewels. You type jewel. 200. I think it'll be something like this. Let me just test it out. Jewel. Stop wasting audience sprinkles, Natsu. I think it works like that. Okay, no, it works like... Does it work like this? Fair enough, let's test it. Yeah, the buying of 50. There you go. You just don't have the exclamation mark in it. You fool. Nah. I've got a magic wand and a snake. You don't stand a chance. Oh, there you go. Ah, you missed. Oh no, I'm destroying iOS. Oh, you missed again. No. Critical attack to finish it off. No, iOS, no. It was a trap. I remember I couldn't target you. But look, I've got a snake, a magic wand, and a hat. You can't win. Oh, by the way, I know why you got loads of love hearts flapping around. I'm a banana! No, Vanry, how could you? How could you? Yo, oh no, I'm being it out. I'm back. Oh, I'm a rich, you're rich. Yeah, but Vanry saves his money. Just growing more and more of it. With each passing day until boom, banana whenever you want. You cannot go against the creator of Cupcakes yet. Oh god. Been doing that since I joined. I do gamba 3 times each stream. You gamba 3 times? Oh. We're still better than not than gambling like 60 times a stream. Bully him every day, no. Ask the land. Or how many sprinkles gamba down to 10,000? Not 100. No, don't! You're making a bad precedent over here. Don't do it. Don't do it. You need to set a good example to all of the kids. It was on that day that Cupcake Conjuror added in the gamba ability. And she knew. It was then she realised she messed up. Also the fact that she added a Cupcat command. Oh gosh, I keep getting purple paint on these wings. Ugh. Oh, why did I do that? Looks like it's got a bruised wing now. You won 300! Yay! Oh no, actually that's exactly how much you spent. And Branry won half of the money he spent. For sprinkles, not money. It's not money, it's sprinkles. I don't want YouTube's algorithm getting the wrong idea. You're spending a fictional, not at all related to the real world currency. Actually, I do have to pay attention to certain laws regarding, do you know, what's considered real world money. Because you can earn sprinkles back through tips and more sprinkles if you remember. So I'd eventually might have to change that if laws change. I just wanted to give extra rewards to people who, what's it called? Oh gosh. Support. There you go. iOS 1.5. Oh my gosh, you won one more than you spent. January 1.5. Oh my gosh, you won half of what you... It's half a win. No, it's not half a win. It's just half a loss, January. Not half a win. It's more than he decided to tell us and then made a cupcake appear for bottom to add to your torment. What? It's more that he decided to tell us and then made a cupcake appear in the bottom. A cupcake appears in the bottom to add to my tomato. Oh! I'm sometimes struggle reading and understanding. Shrink myself down. Shrink myself down so I'm not taking up all the screen again. And that says 150. You're 150! Oh, that's still only half of what you spent. It's always half a win. I'm half mad. And that says 190 sprinkles. No! Natsu! Stop the gamba! Oh, I just won 125 of a jump catch game. Yay! You're mad now. Stop gambling. Stop the gamba. You know what? You know what? I'll help you out. I'll help you out get your money back. Potentially. I'll give you a chance. Ow! Don't throw stuff at my head. Howdy, Nathan. How you doing? You went shopping for more rodeo clothes and paid $100 for some pants? Oh my gosh, I was considered shoplift. No! Don't shoplift! Ow, I've taken a lot of damage just then. King Gremlin, don't punch me in the back! King Gremlin just punched me in the back. Oh no, Anthony. I'm sorry, Anthony! Ow, iOS is trying to get revenge on me. Oh, Emiliano took me out. King Gremlin's fighting ENvtuber. iOS has ganged up on him. Looks like ENvtuber took the health kit. Ooh. Oh, King Gremlin's down. ENvtuber got another health kit. iOS is down. It's just Emiliano. Emiliano's running for the health kit. ENvtuber got confused. No, Emiliano, don't turn around over last suck. You almost had it. ENvtuber won 2,500, no, 3,500 sprinkles. Oh my gosh. Those who dominate the galaxy, so I either get started in being a gene stealer. Oh my gosh, I missed it. Gene stealer. Gene stealer. Oh, Dolly's becoming a gene stealer. You won. You won 3,500 sprinkles. Look, I said I was going to give you a chance, and you took that chance and you ran with it. Not everyone does that. Sometimes, like, I'll give you a chance and they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna let that chance fly away. Just fly away, just fly, fly, fly away. I won. You play too many PvP games. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I don't know if there's any way to control your character, like even if you use a little controller in the link. I think it's all just really random who wins in the end, but still, pretty fun. Yeah, okay, the armor's looking a little better now. It's a little more vibrant. Got a little bit of a texture going on. Speaking of Gene Stealers, what's your favorite form of the Boogie Boys? Oh, for Boogie Boys, like for Orc Boy, for Boogies, and for Orc Boy Boogies. I'm gonna have to hit you to the moon. Dude drops in third, partied, every fight, victory royale. Yeah, that's what you have to do sometimes. Son, I can now tax you rich. You know, that's not really rich. It's rich compared to most, since everyone else just spends their money on frivolous things such as groceries. Oh my gosh, I've seen some weird headlines recently of people saying, the reason people don't have money today is to spend it on frivolous things like groceries and short-term investments like rent, when they should be buying houses. It's like, yeah, but people have to have a place to live. And they can't exactly buy a house if they don't have the money to buy one. Oh gosh. I'm not paying and won fair and square for a year. For Tyranids. Oh, for Boogie Boys. Oh, Boogie Boys, like for favourite Tyranid. What's your favourite Tyranid? I don't know. I used to like Lictus and Zoanthrope. Actually, I still like Zoanthropes, they're cool. And Pyrophores are pretty cool. These Neurolictus are pretty cool, although this is the one I made myself. I like these dudes, the barber things. The barber gants. They're pretty cool. If it's not wasting money on stupid things like food and shelter, you'd be on the property ladder by now. Yeah. But if people literally say that, it's confusing. Oh, it's like, I've seen something about someone who was a landlord but didn't need the money from being a landlord. It's like, why they got asked why do we do this, and it's just like, well, I can buy houses. I own 200 properties now. I plan to own more. Like, okay, how come you're increasing for how much you're charging for rent? Well, everyone else is doing it, so I might as well. It's like, have you got any people who have argued against? It's like, yeah, most of the tenants have said we can't afford it. So I just kicked them out. There's always new tenants. It's their own fault for not being able to afford rent. It's like, what? What do you mean? It's like, oh gosh. And okay, that's not every single person's like that, but it's crazy how there are legitimately people like that. My dude has never heard of undercuts in yet. I mean, it's like one of the stupid things I've seen is like, especially Airbnbs, there are people who own multiple Airbnbs, like hundreds of them. But for most of the year, they're empty because it's too expensive to take care of them all. But the reason of having so many is it just drives the prices up. So for few that are actually working, you know, to make more money from it, some they just let it go into disrepair. It's like, oh, the same goes for rent markets and all sorts of things. Oh my gosh, we got back onto the housing market. No, no, not the housing market. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. kind of hard to do 1v1. People just interrupt fight. Yeah, now if you're doing 1v1, you're doing something wrong. Unless, obviously, you're hidden in a bush and you're sniping from afar. And you just take them out instantly. Twinkle! You got 3,665 sprinkles. What are you gonna do with them, you camping conjurer? You're camping? No, that's not what you... It's not camping if you just go, oh, here's a cool bush, there's some people, I'm hiding in the bush, I'm gonna shoot them, and then I'm gonna move to this other bush, that's like 100 meters away, and then I'm gonna shoot them, and I'm gonna move to this other bush, and then you find a ghillie suit, and it's like, I am now a moving bush, no one's ever gonna notice me. You're in the middle of like a living room and in a ghillie suit. My dad is impossible to talk to about this. He says inflation is necessary. Surely for times when money wasn't also worthless, but it still worked. A penny could get a loaf. I mean, the thing is about inflation is inflation within itself isn't necessarily bad if everything goes with it. The times when inflation goes bad is when your wages aren't... If your wages aren't increasing at the same rate that inflation is increasing, then that's bad. But if your wages are moving with inflation, then it doesn't matter. It's fine. You don't have to worry about it. I've got to turn you into a banana. It's too late! iOS turned me into a Cupcat. You can't do both at once. Which they are in most cases. Yep, they aren't in most cases. And that's a dangerous fact. That's what people overlook as well. A lot of older people definitely overlook it though, because they just look back when they were younger and they're like, yeah, back when I was younger, food prices were way more expensive than this. Like back when my parents were young, food prices were incredibly expensive. You spent most of your wages on them. But back at the same time, housing prices were also a lot lower. And it was much more affordable. You could get a mortgage if you were on minimum wage. And get yourself a house. It might not be the best house, but you could still get yourself a house. But now you got the rising housing prices and rising food prices and just rising everything else prices. Fine, pout, take this yeet. You gotta wait 5 minutes before I can be turned into a banana. A banana. Actually, I don't get turned into a banana. It's just a banana-shaped cupcake. Sprinkles. iOS has 5,000 sprinkles. Wait, how do you still have 5,000 left? I swear I gave you 5,575 and it cost 1,500 to turn me into a Cupcat or something like that. Did you know that the roots of the word mortgage? It means death bet, as in bet I can pay this before it. Oh gosh. Yeah. Things are crazy. The thing is, though, it's very hard to fix these issues, and you're not necessarily going to be able to fix them just by being in for government or, you know, making law and policies. Because a lot of these things, unfortunately, caused by, effectively, the people. Whether they be rich or whatever, or companies. There's a lot of things. I really just don't want to bring in laws that do a certain thing. Let's go on to nice subjects. Nice subjects like tyrannid. What's my favourite tyrannid? What's my favourite tyrannid? Spaghetti tyrannids. I used to like lictors a lot and pyrophores. I like the new pyrophores. It's so cool. Broodlords. I used to like Broodlords, but I don't like the modern models of Broodlords. I like the old metal one. No, I think Zoanthropes are still probably up there, my favourite. Zoanthropes, Neuro, Tyrants. Neurothropes are really cool. I really like the... I like the look of, you know, the Psychophagus, or whatever they're called.
I will get revenge later.
You'll get revenge later. That's the people who get into government benefit from it anyway. Not all the time. Some of them generally try to fix it, but through a mixture of incompetence. It's terrible. Ryan is my favourite. Ryan! No, I like the neural lictors and the... I want to get some Zoanthropes. I used to have some metal ones. Or one metal one, because the models were expensive. I might get a pack of them. Oh, I also really like the Titanic models. One of them they don't sell anymore. Because you got the 3 of them. The Hierolodrin, I think it's called. The flappy one. That has like loads of gargoyles in its underbelly. Then you've got the one with the big long legs. It's got 2 little guns. Well, they're not little, but compared to it, they're little. The Hierophant. And then you've got the other one, which they don't sell anymore, but it's smaller than the Hierophant. It's like a very big Carnifex in a way. I really like that model. I also really used to like Spore Mines and, you know, the Capillary Towers, I think they're called. I actually still like Capillary Towers. I've got a few 3D printed ones. I'm back. Let me find my 3D printed one. It might be in this box. Let me get out the Magma Dragon. It's in the way. This is a box of Guardsmen. Oh no, this is a box of Defenses. Yeah. Don't turn! Oh, I'm a banana now. No! Let me find the other stuff. Oh. Oh no, I got some bunkers here. Yeah, I got pieces of bunkers. That's what this box is for. What's this box full of? Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? I think that's Yu-Gi-Oh. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh no! I dropped this. I dropped my Titan Killer. It's got a little bent thing now. Oh no. I'll put this here anyway. Oh, here they are. Found them. There it is. Capillary Towers. They're generally used for just terrain and objective markers, but I think they're super cool. Like, they're one of my favourite Tyranid constructs. Hopefully you can still hear me properly. Yeah, oh, and here's another one. I like this one. This is like a really good objective marker one. Really hard to get those struts out of the middle though. Like, oh. Like, super cool. I love them. I love Capillary Towers. And they come in all sorts of sizes. Yeah. I don't have any super large ones. Yeah, these are the 3 sizes I've got. So, I mean, they're still decently sized. But non-Titanic. I've also got some really bright craters. Oh my gosh, you can't even see it properly. Oh, it did adjust. Sorry about the flashbang. Oh, I've also got objective markers like this thing. They're like a bunch of crates. Oh. And like these crates. I've also got some 3D printed destroyed terrain, which is like buildings and stuff. But that was before, I got this before they released the oh, what's it called? I think I have a fever. No, that's really bad. Don't have a fever. Fix yourself. No, I got them before they re-released the Kill Team stuff with the buildings in it. I was like, oh no. Although I do have that as well because I bought the entire set. We still need to. I'm using those things mostly for basing. There we go. Okay, put in all these models back and stuff. I've also got this hammer thing over here. Oh darn it! Another thing fell off it. I love these things. Oh. Favorite pain blade. There you go. Put them away. And now I've got my headphones back on. I can hear again. I can hear again. Oh, but yeah, it might be a bit of a cheat. Ramon is here. Hello, Ramon. It might be a bit of a cheat to say capillary towers might be my favourite buggies, my favourite nids. But you know what? I'm a cheater. It's fine. I'm allowed to cheat. I'm a VTuber. I'm allowed to have weird likes and dislikes. Oh, there we go. It's already making this look a lot nicer. Trust the process. Trust it well. Yeah, that was already looking a lot better. Wait, 2,300. What happened to all your sprinkles? Oh yeah, you turned me into a banana. Oh gosh. See, this is why you don't turn me into a banana. You'll run out of sprinkles. Then if you turn me into a banana, you can't turn me into a banana again. Or at least too much. You save them all so you can turn me into a banana. whenever you want, but then you don't ever do that because you're just saving your sprinkles. Oh gosh. Remember, you're amazing. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to hydrate, eat, and stay healthy. My headphone wire is so tangled up right now. There you go. It's fixed. You're not healthy anymore. No. I'm gonna make these bugs all pretty, and then I'm gonna make them dirty. Poop. What do you mean make them dirty? We're not making our bugs dirty. We're not Slanesh worshippers. Stay healthy. You know you have to be healthy. Be healthy. I'm burning up for... Take care of yourself. Get some soup. Lie down. Get a drink. Get some drink. Keep hydrated. That's always important. You know what will get you back your health? Gamba. No, it won't. Gamba doesn't heal. Gamba only steals wealth and health. You can't have health without a little wealth. This was sponsored by Anthony Wustydale's won the slots jackpot of 1,000. Wait, how? You've spent 100, and then Natsu won 50. Anthony, you stole Natsu's 1,000. I thought you both won jackpots for a minute there. I was going to be like, I'm going to have to speak to the person who runs these machines. The difference, but ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, Anthony won 10 times his money and you won 50% of your money. I'm sorry, just sometimes that's the way the Gamba goes. Hi Nano, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. We've been speaking about the housing market again. I need to get off it. There we go. We're painting though. We are painting. It's coming along much better now. The yellow, I'm still not a fan of. We've still done no touching up. We're just like on the base colours mostly. He clearly didn't grind with a good Gamba. Oh, Max, that is looks that. Okay, actually, try again. See if you get the jackpot again. Bet all 1,000 from your jackpot. See how well the Gamba treats you. Double dare you. Oh no. Oh no, Natsu. Natsu. Oh, you won 3 cherries! I don't know if that's a lot or very little. Won 100. Oh, it's just your money back. Wormy Fen and Nathan. Wait, Wormy Fen? Oh, did I miss Wormy Fen? Refund. Anthony, bet 1,000. Just see how good your Gamba works for you. Wormy Fen, Wormy Fen. Hello, Wormy Fen, if I missed you, I'm sorry. There you are. Sorry, I sound backseaty. I don't mean to. want to add my experience with wings. What's this? What's this? Here we go. Oh, those yellow wings look nice. I remember painting a Pit Lord model. Used metallic paint that was a bit watery for a shining effect. Do you think that would work for your Ned wings? Used a metallic paint. It could work. I don't really want the wings to be shiny though. I'm getting the plates at the back to be shiny like this. I know how to do that. It's going to be using a contrast paint, this one. But for now, I don't think I want to make the wings all shiny. Why would I gamble 1,000 when I could gamble 110 times? Because if you get the jackpot on 1,000, you get 10,000 monies back. But your likelihood of hitting the jackpot 10 times in a row with 100 is very low. So, oh gosh. Nope, you failed. See, this is why you don't bet low. Bet high. Bet high. So, buy high. Sell low. Oh gosh. The stupid thing that is actually some people's marketing strategy, not marketing, but it's some people's investment strategy. They just don't realize it. Like, yeah, you do realize that when if you're investing into, if you're buying up stuff when it's successful, you're buying high because that's when it's worth the most. And if you're only getting rid of it when it starts doing badly, you're selling it when it's at its low. So you're buying high, selling low. A lot of people just won't see that. But just see buying low is taking a big risk, while selling high is selling it while it still has the potential to earn more. Especially when it comes to investing into companies and stuff. I've ever wondered why the big companies end up collapsing in on themselves. I take the chance for slot 1,000. No, don't take. I was telling Anthony to do it. No, Natsu, no. Look what you've done. You convinced the wrong person to spend 1,000. No, that wasn't the intention. I was attacking you. I was going after you, Anthony. Because you're the one that was talking about how you got into the how you got strong gamba. Let's look how well you do. You don't even do well. You wasted it all. Okay, you know what you have to do, Slot. This is how it works. This is how it works. 5,000, come on. Where's the money? Where's the money? Gold, gold, gold. Yay! See what I mean? $20,000. Rich get richer. Oh no. Oh gosh. Is that how it works? I can't remember. That might not be the correct command. Oh, there it is. I just soared into the lead of wealth. Wait, that means before that point I had 13,000. Oh gosh. Hello, Honey Rose. How you doing? You're supposed to destroy the gamba, not join them. No, and Natsu. Natsu, don't. Don't. Seven. Oh my gosh. You got 3 sevens. I don't know if that's worth a lot or not. 2,000! That's good. Times 2 multiplier. See, you gained your money back, but you lost previously. It's fine. It's fine. Oh gosh. Okay, now though. Now, I have to teach you order lesson of why you don't actually gamble. Of why I don't actually gamble. Amazed, but also confused. You're amazing, but also confused. Okay, that's why I don't do the gamble. That's why you don't gamble. You lose all of your money. You win big once and you think you just put it all in, but no. No. Oh gosh, that's so silly. Let's get back down to it then. Okay, one of the things I want to do is get this brush out actually. That's a basting brush. Which one's a dry brush? Base brush. Shade brush. Dry brush. Okay, that's too big of a dry brush. How do is this one? Yeah, whatever. What I want to do now is get Dawnstone Grey. Dawnstone Grey. It's an amazing grey. A higher risk, a higher reward. Oh no. Oh no, don't throw it. The triple onion is 0.5. Triple cherries is ×1. Sevens is ×2. Gold is ×4. Barber ×10. Gamble more, children. He cannot end with a loss. No, don't gamble more. Okay, Natsu. Oh, you got a gold. Oh no. Oh no. I'm confused about the Space King. It's like Warhammer if Warhammer was a comedy and there was no mean goes. If there were no goes, only mean. Okay, so Space King is... The animator for Space King did animations of Warhammer, I believe. But then they effectively received... Don't turn me into a banana! No! No! But anyway, she's a banana now. We can gamble. No! No, you can't gamble. You can't gamble. Ah! Ah! No, so they did, but apparently I think they got cease and desisted or something like that. But anyway, so he started making Space King, which was effectively just a continuation of his Warhammer things, but legally different. And it's basically just a satire. It's a satire of Warhammer, which in itself is already a satire, so it's just a satire of a satire. Okay, got Dawnstone here. Was it Administratum Grey that I use? Just one of the other, I think. Is this the Codex White? We got that one. Pallid Rich Flesh? No. Silver Host? Nah. Screaming Skull? Nope. Fenris Grey? Nah. Administratum Grey? Is it Flash Kits? I can't remember who they are. Keep forgetting she is the stick. I'm not the stick. I'm a cupcake. Natsu and 50 from the slots. You worked so hard to gain that 3,500 and now you lost it all again. Okay, I'm gonna have to help you. Everyone's... Oh darn it, I didn't type that properly, sorry. There you go. Everyone's got a chance to win this. It's going to help you gain some monies. Can your PvP skills win this? The Battle Royale is starting. I think I'm gonna lose this time, maybe. Where my friend just got ganged up on. And Natsu's no. Did a Google. It is Splash Kits. No more silly Black Templars exterminate. I didn't really like them too much, to be honest. Those animations. Oh no, I got killed. No. Who's still alive? IRS and Talan, Anthony, Honey Rose. Oh no, it's Talan's gonna steal it again. Anthony, stop Talan. He's only got a balloon, you got a knife. Take him out. Oh no, did Talan get that health kit? Honey Rose is out. Okay. Anthony got the advantage. No, Talan's gonna get the health kit. Stop him. Anthony, chase him down, quick. No, he's got it. No. Oh, and now he's gonna get the other health kit. Anthony. Oh, he's turning around. He wants to get... Anthony got him! Then I rolled a 1 on my 100 side dice. Oh. Anthony won. There you go. Congratulations, Anthony. And funny. Yeah, victory royale for me. Pirate booty. Pirate booty. Yeah, yo. Oh, what's it go? Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. A pirate's life for me. You are a pirate. Yo ho, you are a pirate. Yeah. Epic battle compensation by a banana. Battle compensated by a banana. I'm not a banana, I'm just a cupcake. Look, I got a sprinkles on just like a cupcake does. First time I've won since being a pirate, it's been so long. I don't think we've done that many battle royales, to be honest. I used to do them like at the beginning and end of a stream, and it was just like runs randomly at some point of the stream, and I just kind of forgot to do them. People were getting too many free sprinkles. They kept turning me into a banana or a cat. I don't like it. Oh, God. You are a pilot. Hail and car. I'm back. Yeah. I've never won one. Don't worry, most people haven't won the battle royales. We've not done them that often. For a long while anyway. It's Talana who's won most of them, to be honest. Newt. When did you become a penguin? Oh, it's Way Anchor. There it is. Way Anchor. Being a pirate's all right with me. You know what we should do? I should do covers of all the Lazy Town songs. We are number one. Yeah, the Lazy Town songs, I'm sorry, but they're such bops. Not all of them, but a lot of them are such bops. Especially We Are Number One. I love We Are Number One. Have you seen We Are Number One, but super sad version? I've legitimately cried at that version of the song. As for the now defunct, I guess, Black Templar things, I didn't watch many, but appreciate the tongue-in-cheek. I kind of appreciate the absurdity of it to some extent, but at the same time, it's like... I think it's mostly just the community thing that upsets me sometimes. Because unfortunately, the community for Warhammer can very often end up getting a specific stereotype and attracting a specific type of people. And especially the Black Templar community. as someone who adores Black Templars, it's mildly upsetting. Maybe I put too much grey on it. I don't know. Maybe. I can always fix it later. Similarly, for Krieg, can get a certain community around them. So, yeah, that's the main reason I wasn't a big fan of them. Yeah. The communities. Here's a funny bit of new law. Yeah. Did you know that Slash got stuck in its female form and got a huge power boost? I don't think Slash is stuck in a female form. Slanesh is yet to choose a form. Okay, for gods, canonically, Korn is male because Korn chose male form, and so is Nurgle. They can take the forms of others, but they've chosen preferred forms. Slanesh has not yet chosen a form, and Siege chooses not to have a form and to flip between all forms. Often is referred to as a bird, but even bird isn't his real form. Its real form is just all over the place. But Slanesh hasn't got a preferred form yet. And might never get to preferred form. But yeah, Korn's preferred form is obviously like some sort of winged minotaur. Nurgle's is a bloated corpse, effectively. Slanesh chooses to carry. Slanesh is experimenting still, as you can imagine for Slanesh. Slanesh is very young when it comes to gods, and each of the gods took a long time to choose their forms. The Kree community just likes to dress sense and gas mask. That bit of the Kree community sat in a bathroom polishing the shuffle Full Metal Jacket style. No, yeah, the Kree community, yeah, generally they appreciate the WW1 aesthetics and so on, which is what I like. I like the Krieg aesthetics. I also like the Armageddon Steel Legion aesthetics. Gosh, generally, I do prefer helmeted and masked models over ones with faces and, you know, no helmet. But at the same time, some of them are a bit questionable. Especially with how, you know, they think the Krieg are so, you know, slaughter happy. Oh, that's one of the things. Did you know that in real life, the Templars reintroduced banking back to Europe? And a lot of, you know, modern banking ideas? They technically had them in the time of the Romans, but with the fall of the Roman Empire, they kind of lost a lot of it. I kind of want to create a little Black Templar bank. Oh my gosh, I'm a cat. When did that happen? Just now! Stop it! Stop it, elite trainers! Don't turn me into a cat! Yeah. So for Templars, but because obviously the Black Templars are inspired by the Templars from Europe and stuff, the real world ones, I kind of want, and because they are
Does anyone remember the 5th and 6th Chaos Gods?
Yeah, you got the Chaos God that's basically, isn't there a Chaos God of basic anarchy and another Chaos God of atheism? I think they've been mildly retconned out of existence. Although that being said, they have been bringing back more of the idea of other warp entities again beyond the Chaos Gods. Because for a while they kind of was just like ignoring them completely to a point where people thought they were retconned out of existence, but now they're suddenly back again. when being brought up in law. There's technically a lot of Chaos Gods out there. Like, Gark and Mark are technically Chaos Gods. Oh, gosh. Nah, just return to her original state. I did return to my original state. Look, I can only maintain this form for 5 minutes at a time, but I need a 60-second rest. The sins of nerd who shall become whatever. No, but anyway, because Templars are inspired by the real-life Templars, and the real-life Templars are actually very administrative, because they did things like, they set up things like banking systems, mortgages, investments, ideas of currency, banknotes, trading currencies, and so on. They also invested into like cities and so on, and into monasteries, orphanages, shelters, things like that, and into schooling. So one of the things I've been thinking about is, what if you had the Black Templars did stuff like that, but very often what we don't hear about them. So I'm wondering if I can try setting up, get some Black Templar scribes and stuff, and get like a Black Templar banker. I love for the writers to explore the deep warp, because not even the Chaos Gods are willing to go there. Yeah. One of the other things about the warp is that the warp is connected to the material universe. But I believe it's not just connected to the one galaxy, the Milky Way. I believe it's connected to all of it. And that means that there must be stuff beyond our galaxy and that exists within the warp, but comes from beyond our galaxy. Similarly, the Necrons and the Catan shards, there must be Catan or material realm gods that come from beyond our galaxy and from other galaxies. And potentially through the warp, they could make it into our galaxy, the Milky Way. Well, that's actually what some people think. Some people think the Tyranids might be related to one of the Catans, or even maybe a Catan that's not native to our galaxy. Yeah. Which is also one of the reasons why maybe the Necrons are actually so scared of it. Tony the Tanuki! Hello, Tony the Tanuki! How you doing? Hornrat is a true 5th Chaos God. Malal is a Chaos God of anti-chaos, but it's kind of retconned. I do remember the Chaos Atheism God that had been shadow realmed. Yeet. Oh gosh. So basically, the 4 main Chaos Gods are angry all the time, sick all the time, confused all the time, or ready to make love all the time. Sounds like the heard that before. No, that actually isn't true. Khorne is angry most of the time, arguably. Although Angron and other gods of other followers of Khorne are the ones who are often angry, which gives the idea that Khorne's always angry, but Khorne likely isn't. Khorne has had multiple mortal wives and immortal wives. Khorne is also very happy about all the war and stuff. So it's very likely Khorne isn't actually as angry as is often shown. But instead, I'm back! But instead he feeds on the anger of others, because anger often leads to violence, and he feeds on violence. So he's violent all the time. Rather than angry, it's best to think of him as violent. Your other Chaos Gods, Sinch isn't often very confused. Sometimes he is. Sometimes he gets very confused. Darn it! No! Delete! Why? Why waste all your sprinkles on this? Bye-bye, gotta play Mobile Legends. Bye-bye, and it was nice of you to be here. Love heart. You're good. I'm glad you're good. Coroni has a wife. Has a wife. How is that possible? Khorne has a wife. Khorne has had multiple ways. This is the best use of monies. It's not. But. So, your other characters. Nurgle isn't technically sick all the time. Nurgle is immune to plague. And most of Nurgle's followers also don't get ill. They're kind of immune to the side effects of the plague other than its appearance. So they're not sick all the time. In fact, they in theory, revel in life and the spreading of all of this disease and all of this life and stuff, and the filth. Effectively dirty all of the time, really. Breeding, spreading, and going forth. Always creating, they're always making new bacteria, they're always experimenting. That's what Nurgle's always doing. They're not always sick. They're always spreading disease, but they themselves aren't really getting ill from it. Technically, exercise time. No, it's a painting stream. We don't do exercise here. Inquisitor Muffin. Can't really get behind Khan's aspect of honor. It's because Khan doesn't really have a true aspect of honor, I guess. He's a bit like Gork and Mork, in which he enjoys fighting. He gets empowered by fighting. So by getting rid of those who give the best fights and do the most fighting, he actually weakens himself. So he'd rather... So it's a bit like of these things of he'll save someone who does a lot of good fighting and that powers him up a lot, who doesn't worship Khan, because it's good for him. Like, Khan wants the Imperium to actually still exist. He wants the Imperium to worship Khan, but he wants the Imperium to still exist, because if the Imperium were to die, Khan's power would weaken. That's ultimately where Khan's aspect of honor truly comes from. It comes from he just wants more power. The more that people fight, the more power he gets. He doesn't get empowered by things like Tyranids, though. He finds them annoying because Tyranids do lots of fighting, but it doesn't power him up. And people fighting against Tyranids doesn't power him up the same way as if two people just fought one another. My favourite theory about the Chaos Gods is that the Skaven represent the 4 Chaos Gods, but without the good parts. Isn't Nurgle the same? Pretty sure for other factions are immune to most diseases. Not really. The other factions aren't immune to diseases necessarily. I believe Nurgle has created diseases in the warp that can actually affect demons and weaken them and like push them back. So Khan is good. No, he's not good guy. He's not nice. He's not good guy chaos. He just doesn't want everyone to die, because if everyone dies, he has no one to worship him effectively or empower him. But he wants everyone to be constantly fighting one another. He wants everyone to be angry. He wants everyone to be always trying to kill and maim and hurt. Anyone who doesn't try to do that, he wants dead. That's why whenever he sends his people out, their main target is actually civilians. They want to kill the civilians so that the armies will fight back against them, and that the civilians will join the armies to fight back against them. Conjurer's a Nurgle fence. Hi, where she's spreading Nurgle propaganda. Nurgle, on the other hand, wants to spread plague, and he wants people to want to survive the plague, so they'll worship him so that they can survive the plague. That's how Nurgle works. So he'll spread plagues, people will get the plague, people will worship, and he doesn't want people to die quickly from it. He wants people to die slowly from it, so that they, and painfully, slowly, very painfully, and very ugly. And he wants people to worship him through that suffering, so that it will end their suffering and they will be able to live and be immune to these diseases. Or at least they'll think themselves immune. My thing is, unlike the others, Khan will stab you in the face, not the back. Yeah. Singe is always... Singe is arguably the closest one to a good guy because he likes change. He wants a great game to continue. Whether other Chaos Gods want to get rid of the other Chaos... Khan wants Slaanesh dead. Khan wants Nurgle dead. Khan wants Singe dead. Khan wants to be the only Chaos God. So does Nurgle. So does Slaanesh. Singe, on the other hand, arguably doesn't want this. He likes change. If he was the only one left, he would be very upset, or it would be very upset, rather. So she is a Singe fan. Not really. Don't bombard me. No. No. I'm dodged. I dodged. Ow, ow, ow. Too many. How many bikes you throwing at my head? Singe is madness as well. Yes, Singe likes to lie. Sinch is the biggest liar amongst them and loves change. They want... No, don't do it. Don't do it. No. I'm a cat again. Come on, guys. We can defeat it if we all vote. No. Yeah, Sinch is the nicest. Sinch will screw you over the giggles, but will also screw over your enemies for an equal amount of giggles. Or a different amount. It doesn't really matter. Alright, time to stop for today. You need to save them sprinkles. Yeah, but the thing is, Sinch doesn't want the game to end. They actually want for other Chaos Gods to be there and for them to get stronger and weaker. If Sinch becomes the strongest of the gods, it wants to... Ow, 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 stop it. No, ow. Then is there any actual good... There's no good guys in 40k. Arguably there are. Vulcan and Gulliman are technically good guys of the Imperium. Certain Tau and Eldar are also technically could be considered good guys. I don't think any of the Necrons can be. Even for Silent King. Except maybe for one who likes to kidnap everybody is close to being a good guy. But the reason I say this is because those ones are actually willing to put aside xenophobia and hatred to work together with others. And they don't actually necessarily want everyone to... They don't want people to suffer effectively. There's some of a few in the 40k universe who have power and don't want another group of people to significantly suffer. And are willing to work with others. This being said, we don't know how far the likes of Vulcan and Gulliman are to work with Xenos. Because back when the Emperor was still alive, they followed the Emperor's whim and will, which was to exterminate all aliens. But both of them voiced concern about this thing. And still voiced concern. Well, actually, Vulcans are not around today. So yeah, they're arguably good guys. And there's others that are arguably good guys as well within those groups. But there's no real good guy faction. By the way, my shop is getting the new Eldar models, but they didn't order the single lords. Did they not? Oh no. That's sad. The single lords look so cool. Ask your shop if they can order them for you. Like if you... Because certain shops will allow you, if you ask, to buy a model and they'll order it in for you. Like, I mean, certain shops do it. It's like you can get that with clothes shops as well. But yeah, so if Sinch becomes the strongest god, it wants the other three gods to ally together to fight against it and weaken it. If Khorne becomes the strongest, it wants all three of the remaining gods to defeat Khorne and so on and so forth. And what all Sinch likes is things changing. Well, Sinch likes learning a lot. Sinch likes gathering a lot of knowledge, but also likes experimenting and figuring out how things work and magic and stuff it doesn't understand. And trying to experiment with different effects together, which is why sometimes Sinch worshippers receive amazing boons, because Sinch is like, what would happen if I do this, this, and this to that person? And it works really well. But sometimes it doesn't work well at all. But Sinch was just like, well, that's interesting in either case. And then Sinch is like, you know what? You're getting way too powerful. I know you're my follower, but you're too powerful. You've been doing the same thing over and over again. It's about to change things up. And then he just throws a corn demon at your face. So yeah, that's what Sinch is about. Slaanesh, on the other hand, is about excess. People often put Slaanesh and sexuality together, but this, arguably the most sexual of them is actually Khorne. But yeah, Slaanesh is actually not about that. Slaanesh is about excess. So if you like collecting loads of sprinkles and money and stuff, so that's Slaanesh. Slaanesh is the god for you. If you like having way too much of a certain thing, if you really like lots of food, that's Slaanesh. Slaanesh is for you. Slaanesh likes just indulging in excess of everything. Feeling, gluttony, greed, collecting way too much Warhammer. That's Slaanesh. Slaanesh collects way too much Warhammer. But as a result, what you find is the people of Slaanesh get really into fine art. They collect art, they collect exhibits, they collect wealth. Slaanesh culture can often find everywhere because they naturally appear in any area where people, you know, get too much of a certain thing. I do believe the Chaos Gods are boring if you think of them as characters instead of their concepts. The best way to talk about the Chaos Gods is
If
through
you
the
really,
followers.
really, really
Yeet.
like Cola, looks at Cupcon. Yeah, she's definitely a Slaneshi gal.
Yeet. Hello, Tony. How you doing? Bryson is a goofy guy just making his living museum. Silent King still wants Necron supremacy, so his end goal is revival of Necron tier and to rule eternally. Yeah. That's why the Silent King's not a good guy. He's willing to work with others, but only as far as to further his own goals to basically make the Necrons rule the galaxy. I believe he does want to give Necrons their mortal body back again, and I think he feels that humanity is the best way to do that. By like stealing humanity, kicking their souls from their bodies, and then putting Necron souls in their bodies. I think that might be old law though. I can't remember. I do believe yeah. Well, there is a Chaos God that is based off a positive side of life instead of a negative. Okay, there used to be the Chaos Gods, and there used to be the Gods of Law.
Well, see what we have here on the screen. Isn't it the alter ego of Cupcat?
No, I am Cupcake. I'm not the alter ego. Albino Tailgater, how are you doing? Hello. Tyson's a pretty good guy. Yeah. Ow, stop it. Ow. Oh. You're doing good. Yay. But, so Slanesh is all about excess. That's what the followers are all about. That's what Slanesh is ultimately all about. Just excess. If we talk about the Chaos Gods, now that's the thing though. Talking about the Chaos Gods through their followers is not exactly necessarily the same as the Chaos Gods themselves. Because the Chaos Gods followers aren't necessarily representative of the Chaos Gods, just what the Chaos God likes. So often the Saint likes intelligent people who don't necessarily think about things fully, who make bad decisions, well, if they're about arrogantly intelligent people, Saint loves intelligent people who want knowledge and are far too arrogant to realize that they are susceptible to all the issues that they mock others for. And people who seek knowledge. And Saint themselves just like to seek knowledge. That's why Saint has done so many crazy things. Khan, though, has a lot of angry followers, but it would be wrong to say that Khan himself is incredibly angry. As it's boring to talk about Chaos Gods as if they are characters, the stories are funny if you talk about his actions as if Saint is a consequence of something. Saint likes magic is boring, like if he is a guy instead of a god. But I mean, that's kind of a thing, though. The Chaos Gods, you're talking about the Chaos Gods in the same way that Games Workshop wants you to talk about the Tyranids. The Tyranids are a concept. They don't really have a goal per se in the same way. But the Chaos Gods themselves are created by human and Eldari emotion. Predominantly human and Eldari. It is also pretty much any Xeno that has a soul. Except Tau. Or Tau a little bit. A little bit from Tau. But yeah, but that means that they are made out of concepts that are actually quite easy to fathom and understand. Also, Sinch doesn't necessarily like magic. The people who follow Sinch like magic. And Sinch gives them magic. I feel like that applies to Tyranids too. Yeah. I mean, I do believe that the Chaos Gods used to be a lot more eldritch, but nowadays they do go more into the character of the gods themselves. Because the gods themselves are meant to be somewhat human and recognizable. They're meant to be mirrors of our own selves. And you're meant to be able to see a part of yourself within each of the Chaos Gods. And that's what's meant to make the Chaos Gods so scary. The fact that you can end up worshipping and empowering the Chaos Gods without even meaning to. While trying to fight against them, and can even become their servant without even necessarily realizing it. Having a solid concept of gods is like meh. Yeah. And you can always look at them in your own way. I'm just saying about the way that they're generally shown now. But that's not necessarily correct either, because as I said before, nothing in Warhammer is ever correct or wrong necessarily. Because it's all meant to be written from the perspective of people in universe who have their own agendas and are subject to the same propaganda issues and mistakes that the rest of us are subject to. Which is why the law's just always all over the place, because it's always just the perspective of one dude at any point in time. Okay, well, what do I want to do here? I should probably fix up this yellow. Maybe I should use some of this Ushabti bone. I feel to look at things my own way. Whack! I think you could call it Sinch Revolution. Yes, Sinch loves revolutions. No, Sinch often comes about in... Okay, the power of Sinch is often seen during revolutions. Sinch both supports revolutions and is a consequence of revolutions because it represents a massive change and societal shifts. That's the type of thing that empowers Sinch. The tower apparently manifested a god of the greater good and it horrified them. Yeah, and arguably it wasn't the tower that manifested it, but it was other people who worshipped the greater good. You know, Xenos, humans, and so on. That weren't tower that helped manifest it. Nurgle is being happy with the finality that everything will end, and that's no bad thing. He's also a life god. While he makes disease, he is making life. Yeah, that's the thing. He's not about death. He's about life for the most part. He's fine with killing things because within death, more life is spawned. Which is one of the reasons why he doesn't like Tyranids as well. Because when the Tyranids kill stuff, it doesn't create more life. It just creates more Tyranids. And Tyranids, the Chaos Gods don't recognize the Tyranids as being alive. Because the Tyranids don't have individual souls and don't empower the Chaos Gods. Let's try some of this Ushabti bone on the skin of the wings. I say he, okay, it's the... And you got the concept of the gods themselves, and you got the concept of their followers, and they unfortunately I say unfortunately. They're two different things. Often the goals of the followers are not the same as the goals of the gods. The goals of the gods is to expand their own power, but the gods of the followers are to expand their personal own power. And those two things do not go hand in hand. It's looking okay. I believe that Typhus is more preferred than Mortorion when it comes to the servants of Nurgle. Mortorion is the Primarch of the Death Guard who joined Nurgle, and Typhus is one of his sons. I believe Typhus is the preferred son of the preferred follower of Nurgle. I believe this is a big point of contention. With that being said, the Primarchs all have this, especially for Chaos Primarchs, the traitor ones, all have this kind of patheticness to them. Also, like you got... what's his name? Oh, what's he called? The psychic one. I forgot his name. Yeah, Typhus literally changed the Legion. He's really in Nurgle's good graces. Bye, honey. Well, I need to get going. See you, everyone. Bye-bye, honey. Fulgrim was really weird. He's definitely in Slaaneish's good graces, but at the same time, Slaanesh has actually weakened him in many regards. Like, he had one of the most powerful legions. He was one of the most powerful Primarchs. In many, many respects. But due to falling so much into his own excesses and impatience and greed, he became much weaker through Slaanesh, despite gaining all of his power from Slaanesh. Like, for multiple times when he could have potentially effectively won the war in the Horus Heresy, and he didn't win it because, well, he just made so many mistakes. And he's blind to those own mistakes and just falls into a rage whenever they're pointed out, or falls into depression. His emotions also exist in excess now, and they control him rather than the other way around. And it makes him very pathetic as a Primarch goes. Mortarion is also pretty pathetic when it comes to, because he just doesn't really do that well. As the Chaos Primarchs accepted the blessings of Chaos became less than they were, is my take. Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's not just the Primarchs, that's almost everybody. They became less than they were. But then you get things like Adaman, Typhus, Abaddon, Khan the Betrayer, and I don't think Lucius the Eternal actually falls into this category. But those ones generally seem to have become more. But often you can look at Khan the Betrayer and see him as just how much less he is than he used to be. It's hard to look at Typhus and Abaddon and view them as less than they used to be. Araman, you can see a guy who's raging against his own god, effectively. And which I think his own god likes, because Tzeentch will be looking at him trying to change the Legion and fix them, and think that's a good idea because it's just more change. It's changing back, but it's still change at the end. Wait, does anyone have enough points to turn him into a cat again? No, don't turn me into a cat. By the way, think of a Horus Heresy is about the Giga Space Chad man and his 12 troubled sons. I'm surprised it's not a dating sim. Well, that's where you're wrong. It is a dating sim. It's just the 12 troubled sons date one another. Okay, just read about the Horus Heresy and you can just see how much just Fulgrim and Perturabo is really weird. Actually, just look at most of them. Most of them have unhealthy relationships with either their sons or their one another that seem way more than just brothers in a way. It's especially true for Fulgrim, mind you, but it's Fulgrim is Fulgrim, so you know. It's like, yeah, the way they describe and talk to one another at times is very homoerotic. Well, Warhammer's always been like that. If you read old Warhammer lore, like really old Warhammer lore from the early days, it was so homo. It wasn't even pretending. The Space Marines were straight up doing stuff to one another and to the Eldar. And then you had Ultramarine Eldar hybrids. You had Space Marines that were part Eldar. It's like, what? Oh no. It was a very confusing time back then. The Emperor would not approve now. But I want to date Gulliman. Well, you have to get in line to date Gulliman. Everyone wants to do a date for Gorilla Man. Sorry, but I lovely cupcakes or Cupcat. You can't help it. The Horus Heresy was about kissing boys. Confirmed. It's true. It's true. It's just how man described each other. We don't care about the colour of someone's hair. Tell me how the sun reflects with a sweaty prex. Bro, no. No. Oh, gosh. But it's weird because they're all literally related to one another. the Cupcat again. Oh gosh. Your brain. There we go. The Emperor is. I like how the Emperor is often described as the most intelligent person ever and so on, but every single story of him in just paints him as an idiot. It's very purposeful. I do like that type of stuff in Warhammer, in which you just get these massive contradictions between lore and reality. I do know between what people tell one another and what is actually happening. It's like the Emperor is the greatest man of our time. He's so intelligent and wise. It's like, you know, it would be a great idea to call my son Angron and hope that he doesn't get possessed by, you know, the god of anger. Like, let's call this son Iron Man and have his arms get turned into metal. Oh gosh. You know, let's I've had millions of years to learn about how to raise children. And I've learned that the best way to raise children is to ignore them, gaslight them, and girl boss. Oh gosh. Yeah. The Emperor is crazy, bro. I'm back. I think Gulliman is kind of attracted to an outdoor lady. I can't remember. Yefrain! I'm not sure how canon that relationship is, but people definitely want it to be canon. Some people definitely don't want it to be canon. So I'm having to pull this back so I can actually see it better. Guys, we need Cupcat. No, we don't need Cupcat. Why are you trying to say that Manus Ferris is a bad name for someone? But what if I make him lead the Legion called for Iron Hands? And what if what if he has his hands literally turned into iron? Is making my sons overly arrogant a bad idea? Nah, can't be. The Emperor has a very clear vision. Yeah, if he was wearing sunglasses. All is right in the world. I'm not a Cupcat. I don't want to be a Cupcat. No. No. Cupcat, save me. Don't fall asleep when I'm asking to be saved. Emperor might be the most powerful human ever, but he certainly wasn't the smartest by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. You had what's his name though? Malcador. I love Malcador. Malcador's great. Oh, but people have already started receiving their Death Corps of Krieg stuff, and mine haven't been sent yet. I'm sad. I'm sad. I want my Death Corps of Krieg. Where's my Death Corps of Krieg? GW. Actually, it's Hobby Workshop I bought mine from. Where's my Death Corps of Krieg? Hobby Workshop. Here we go. What time is it? Gonna get the edges. Oh, nice and grayed up. Okay, don't think this is the correct way. It's definitely administrative way that I want, not Darmstone. Oh gosh. My favourite part, one of my favourite conversations that the Emperor had is, you know, with one of the High Lords, not High Lords of Terror, one of the Techno-Barbarian Lords of Terror, you know, before he took over. And it's with a priest who talked about faith and religion. And how the Emperor's very against religion. And the priest was like, you can't just stop humans from having a religion. If you try to, they'll only eventually start worshipping you. And basically, everything he says all came to pass. Every single thing. And at the end of his conversation, it's like, I don't want to live in a world ruled by you. And then he just like walks into his burning church and just... He's like, it was a Sigma chat in Warhammer. That guy just pulled... That's like the biggest mic drop ever. Just walks into burning building. I don't want to live in a world of you in it. How to fix it? What's this? Hi Douglas, how you doing? Emps could plan out stuff at a very fine level. He just didn't know how people responded to it. Yes. Oh gosh. And now the Golden Throne has 100 years left because no, the Dark Elf don't know how to fix it, and the Harlequins, I just don't think they want to fix it, if I'm entirely honest with you. How's that looking? That looks pretty cool. I believe it's because it's Xenotech anyway. One of my favourite bits of lore is, do you know, whenever you go into the Dark Eldar and you realise just how human the Dark Eldar still are, as in like, they're clearly not corrupted by chaos. Especially for Incubi. And you think that they're just like, oh, dark, evil, and so on. And then you just find these Dark Eldar, they're just like, you know, no. We want to be. We've got our ideas of how things go. I like the Dark Eldar, they're cool. Hence probably knows how to fix it. We just need to finish. I don't think he wants to fix the Golden Throne. That's a stupid thing. I don't think the Emperor wants the Golden Throne fixed. There's a lot of very silly stuff. And I don't think the High Lords of Terror want the Golden Throne to break. Because the biggest fear isn't that the Emperor will die if the Golden Throne breaks. It's that if it breaks, he might wake up. And he might actively, do you know, come back. Because don't forget, he's a perpetual. If he were to die, as he is now, there's a good chance he will eventually just be risen again. I wonder if we have a plan to raid into something after this stream. We do. We do. And it's going to be, if you look onto my... We do. Wow, yeah. If you look on... At 7 o'clock, if you look onto the videos on my channel, there's something scheduled. It's a premiere. What for? Gonna have to wait for the raid to find out. Yeah, we're raiding there. Okay, how is this looking? That looks okay. How is it comparing to this? That's a lot more purple than that is. We'll try using the contrast paint, see how that goes. You totally forgot. I actually told people at the beginning of the stream here, Delan, you just weren't here for it. It's like, what am I even paying you for? Oh yeah, I'm not paying you. Why? Because you weren't here at the beginning of the stream when I was offering you 50 mins until the premiere. Yeah. You was? But why didn't you know that I spoke about it already? Were you allowed to tell? No, I'm not. It's illegal. I forgot to tell people again. I was actually going to tell people again closer to the time. There was no harm telling them now. Yes, we have a cool little premiere video, a little trailer for something that might be happening next week. And after the stream, we're going to raid into it. So be here for 7. Make sure you're still in the stream when we're ending just before 7 o'clock. Yeah. He reminded to breathe, she would choke and I would never breathe again. Don't need breathing. Breathing's a suckers. Although it might become very difficult to talk if I don't get new air in my lungs. Oh no. I'll be afraid that Emperor would come back insane because he spent 10,000 years as a corpse in the chair. He can see through the warp into the entirety of the Imperium. I think he was insane before he even got on the throne. Arguably, he was insane before he got on the throne. Have you heard his plan for humanity and the galaxy? The dude's been around for tens of thousands of years. With this giant warp signature, can see the blooming universe and decide, you know what, let's just exterminate all life that's not human in the universe. Doesn't that sound like a good idea? Surely nothing bad can come from that. Dude almost got killed by an orc. I mean, honestly, when you for Horus Heresy and all the stuff before it, it makes the Emperor just seem a bit insane. And the only thing that makes you feel like maybe he's not quite insane is the fact that he's basically a literally walking demigod who can make these insane ideas become a reality. Breathing is of a weak, and I am Cupcon. I am strength incarnate. Sleep is of a weak, and I am too strong to ever sleep. But that's why I've been having sleeping issues. I've become too strong. These exercises I've been doing each stream, they just made me too strong. I can't sleep anymore. Oh, God. But yeah, the Emperor is actually doing stuff while sat in that chair. Living saints are basically just things that Emperor's done. Perpetuals are also things that Emperor's done. The Emperor's out there looking through the warp at our reality and just keeps like blessing random people with power. I say random, chosen people with power. Sometimes it feels a bit random. And he's like saving people's lives, making his own versions of demons and stuff like that, guiding people through the warp. And the opening of the Eye of Terror actually made him even stronger than he was before, which is absolutely insane to think about. Okay, there you go. All that shiny stuff will eventually dry on it. Yeah, for getting the kiss carapace right on this thing is very easy. It's getting the skin right that's very hard. I think it's partly because they're undercoated in black. That's a bad idea. Too much working out. I've transcended the need for sleep. Very few cases. I've transcended the need to breathe. I've transcended the need to do anything. I'm just gonna drop dead. You know what? We gotta exercise. Get your weights on. Get your dumbbells. Gotta see my dumbbell. It's 4 kg. 4 kg. How's the camera been, by the way? Has the camera been fine? Was it better than last week? Oh. 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 I'm lifting the weight above my head. Fine, General. Yay! Come up. The model is far from done. We got to get the skin done. I need to touch up the skin. Yeah. Maybe while we're waiting for the pink, for purple to dry, we can get some of its Agvax stuff shade on it. I gotta go and play my football game. Have a safe day. Sorry for not staying longer. Don't worry about it, Albino Tailgater. I hope your football game goes well. Wait, is it American football? Or is it British football? What the Americans call soccer. Oh gosh. Because one of them is fine, one of them's not. I'm joking with you. Madden 15 NFL. Oh no! That's American football. Named after the commentator. Something Madden. A good game of rugby, except they forgot the rules halfway through reading. I mean, okay, that actually just... We replace the rules with advertising. Don't worry about it. Wait, do you have to do adverts within Madden? Like, do you have to get the cheerleading squads out and, like, arrange them to hype up the crowd and stuff and, like, get sponsorships? Because I do know that they have a lot of advertising in the middle of American football games. Okay, how is this looking now? It's not dried, obviously, but that looks a bit better. Aggressive shade is great shade. Body no colours like this. I should water it down a little though, it's a bit too thick for some of the details. There we go. Honestly, I kind of actually want a game now where it's a game about cheerleading and you have to hype up the crowd and then you have to get like the correct sponsors and mascots in and so on. And if you don't do well enough, then your team loses the games or your team's less likely to do well. That'd actually be a fun game. Okay, we need to make that now. Kim Possible, sorry, so as soon as I started talking about cheerleading, I started thinking about Kim Possible and now she was a cheerleader. And I'm like, Kim Possible, call me, be me, no. Kim Possible is like my role model, was one of my icons. I love Kim Possible. If you don't love Kim Possible, then we can't be friends. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. We can be friends. I love Kim Possible. Conjuror Possible. That doesn't work. Kim Possible is called it's called Kim Possible because her name it makes impossible. It's like Ron Stoppable is unstoppable. Oh my gosh. That doesn't work, but it'd just be like, oh, possible. Is it possible or isn't it possible? I don't know. Con possible. It was possible, but you were only conned into thinking it was possible. It wasn't really possible. Bump. No, don't bump. Wait, am I going to get it? No, no. Ooh, who got it? Who got it? I missed. I couldn't see. I could see. I just didn't notice which one it was. Lemon, you won for Jump Star Catch Game. I should give a better reward for a Jump Catch Game, shouldn't I? Because 125 sprinkles isn't a lot of sprinkles. I should make it more like 500 sprinkles. Not enough to turn me into a Cupcat, but it'll get you along the way to get there. Oh, I like this shade so much. That's making everything look a lot nicer. Okay, just gotta do this wing. Parts of the other wing I did miss. Down here mostly. Well, I didn't miss some, but getting some more on wouldn't be bad. Yeah, it's not nothing. Wait. I think it does like a minimum. Oh gosh, you just won 4 times. You won 4 times whatever it said, so... Okay, yeah, it does a minimum of 5 if you do nothing then. So don't worry about it. Darn it. Wanted it to say I won 0. I mean, actually, what you can do is you can look at your sprinkles before and after. So do sprinkles, then bet 0, and then see what happens to your sprinkles. Well, your question is, though, can you bet negative? So you cannot bet 0 if it's a minimum amount. What if you do... that? Like, when it just give you money? Sprinkles and what? Sprinkles and wine. We did it. We did test it, did we? When? I just gained 10 sprinkles. Oh gosh. Anthony Rusty Dale has 50 from the slot. You got 50. Oh my gosh. I've been onioned. You poor, haha. Each train has 6,000 sprinkles. I've been onioned. Cupcat. Why did you Cupcat me? No, you're running out of sprinkles. You've wasted like half of your sprinkles today. Stop it. Stop it. Don't you want to save them for other streams? Okay, I can't really do any more of this model now because it's all I'm going to have to dry. There we go. That's looking a lot nicer now though, isn't it? It's got some deeper recesses. Anthony Rusty Day 150 from the slot. Oh my gosh, you keep getting onioned. See, I told you onions are bad for you. Stop it. The model is so cool. It's not my... This is just a model. I think that's default in... I think it's default anyway. Don't think I remember downloading this. I think it's default in VTube Studio. Yeah. I did say I would only slot 600 worth, so that's my last. I've already do another one. And it didn't even win anything. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Actually, let me check something. Sprinkles. Wait, how do I have 24,000 sprinkles? I thought I bet 20,000. What's the maximum? Okay, there you go. See what? Let's look at what happens to my monies. Okay, nothing. So let's look. Did I gain 1,000? I just spent 5. Okay, yeah, it just means you spend 5. If you try spending less than 5, it would immediately make you spend 5. I'm not a Cupcat. I say hello, Nico, but I'm not a Cupcat. Hello. Hello. This is what we've been painting today. Look at it. Look at it. It's like, rah! It's drying currently off the last shades you put on. I might have to do some of that contrasty colour on the back here again. It looks a bit meh there. But yeah, we're trying to make the scales look, oh, not the scales, the armour look all shiny. We're trying to make the skin look good. Painting yellow is terrible. You're a cat. I'm not a cat. I'm just a cupcake that suspiciously looks like a cat. It's clearly a Cupcat. You cannot deny. No. No, I'm not. Cuptoad, defend me. Defend me, Cuptoad. Defend me. Wait a minute. I got a tongue. I've got a tongue. I got a tongue. Oh my gosh. This random cat model has had more thought put into it than some commission models yet. Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, it probably was a commission model. Someone commissioned this model, probably. I know it's just here. Okay, how come we do have the cats in this? I'm gonna Google. What's this cat called? What is it called? What's this model called? It's like Hijinka or something like that. Hijiki. There we go. Hijiki. Yeah. I'm coming back. I'm gonna Google Hijiki. VTube Studio. Is this from VTube Studio? There you go. Okay, yeah, so it's just in VTube Studio. Oh, it belongs to Live 2D. But commercial use by general users and small-scale enterprises permitted based on consent terms and conditions. Yay! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this is owned by the Live 2D people. For people who make the program that, you know, my model is rendered in. But it's rigged in, rather. So do what we can do. Do what we can do while we wait for my model to dry. Rather than going on to the next model. You know, this one over here that needs painting because it's currently just got its skin. It's brown underlayer. It's... Our favorite website. Actually, is there anything really good going on here? Oh, new year, new challenge. New year, new challenge. Try new... Oh, 40k. Oh, look at it. Look at the big carnifexes. Look at them out. Wait, do they have capillary? There's a capillary tower, I think. Oh. Wait, do they actually have Tyranid capillary towers here? Because I used to sell them on Forge Road. I always wanted one. Oh, they do have the spar things over there. That's pretty cool. I also like the Male Scepter. That's also cool. The Trigon's also cool. I like the Zoanthropes, so they're cool. I like the look of that, but I hate its stats. Its stats are terrible. Yeah, these two are the two Titans I sell currently. But they're not great. No, they are great. They just don't have the other one that I love. It looks like this one, but on the ground. Oh, look, there's a battle. Where's this Tyranid? Spar size is the same kit as the Tyrannocyte, which is just to say no one has or uses them. They would make great terrain and objectives, though. Ending, yeah, that's just Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl, basically American football, but 40k. Oh wait, off the new combat patrols. Did we release the new combat patrols now? Where's your guardsman one? No, they don't have a guardsman out yet. Oh, they have a Chaos Demon one. I never knew that. I don't like these combat patrols. They suck. Those two. That's a cool combat patrol. Hey, I bet Conjuror can close the eyes and fully simulate. I can, but I mean, I can't see all the new stuff on it. Oh, pre-orders though. Look at all the new Eldar stuff. Look at it. Eldari Dissect. Eldari Codex. Look at these swooping hearts. And I love Fire Dragons are amazing. I want to get some. And we got the Mount Cador Infernus. Oh my gosh. Warwalkers. Those are old models that they're re-releasing. Same with this one. Re-releasing it. I believe this one, is that a new one, old one? It looks like an old one. I got this Lord of the Rings, Birch Sheed for Ent. Look at cool stuff, my favourite Eldar guy for Ent. Actually, I guess nowadays you could find use for Tyrannocytes. Tyrogons can no longer taxi troops or infantry units. Ooh. Oh no, I think there's always a reason to get models because you never know how the rule changes will affect them. I really like this model. That's cool. And that model. And that model. Actually, that model I kind of don't like that much. That model, absolutely adore. That model looks really cool. Priest of Sigmar, always look cool. Priest of Ulrich, always looks cool. Grandmaster of Blazing Sun, honestly could look better. Collector's Edition Eldari Codex. Rogan, Baharov, Warp spiders! A warp spider lord! Oh my gosh, look at them! Look at them! Oh, look at all of these people. Ooh, that's a cool witch hunter. Oh, that's a cool dude. Look at those big shoulder pads. Are you winning? Are we winning? Yeah! Yeah, I'll hide this for now. We're waiting for this little fella to dry. We've painted him. Well, it's not. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. It's got a lot of work still needs to be done, but we're waiting for the shades to dry before we can paint anything else. But Witch Hunter's the same price as a McDonald's menu. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's only £9. No wonder it's sold out. My gosh. That's actually surprising because Games Workshop usually when they're selling individual figure, they're just like, yeah, let's make him £20. Or £28. 50 quid for 2 War Walkers. Ugh. I wonder if they can be built in other farms though. They do have a lot of components, I guess, and spare parts. But rest of them. I wonder if for other models. No, yeah, 27 quid for this dude. Where is it? 41 quid for him. I guess he's he's resin, that's why they're so expensive. Resin, yeah, like this guy's only 18 quid. I say only, but still. Trigons used to be able to deep strike both themselves and infantry unit. Really good to pop up anti-vehicle Trigon in with a unit of Gene Stealers. Yeah, I do remember Trigons being able to do that because they had like they were like, do you know, in the Hobbit film, where all of the worms appeared? I was like, blur, worms. And then like loads of people came from the holes behind. That's what the Trigons used to do. I know that one because I did that for years, ever since it first came into the game. Oh, the warrior piece of Sigmar is only £9. I guess maybe when it comes to the old models, they're changing the pricing of them. Because they're old and not have to pay for a mode. I guess it's to get some you know, good faith from people when you sell. I mean, the old world models are actually relatively cheap compared to other Warhammer models. I've shown it. I mean, for quality, it's arguably a lot worse, mind you. Oh, by the way, so a few days ago was Burns Day. Have you ever I have tried haggis once. I'm not a big fan. I know I'm Scottish, and I should like haggis, but I don't. It's too cute. It's too fluffy and cute. Do you want to see a haggis? I think I actually might have a haggis somewhere. I love gut and organ meat, so I really want to try one. We have an orc-themed pub here, and I love kidney pies. Kidney pies are nice. Steak and kidney pies are really good. I really like them. Liver patty. We also have things like liver and so on over here. Liver's not bad. Sometimes it's a bit much, but it's a bit rich. Haggis, though, often... It's very hard to find what we call proper original haggis. Oh, I do kind of want this food. This guy. Yeah, but... What haggis mostly is now is effectively the same sort of skin you find on sausages is used for haggis, and it's then filled with like mincemeat. Sometimes it might have minced organ meat as well, but it's usually filled with mincemeat and various spices and vegetables, so like sweet potato and stuff like that. And like maybe kidney beans rather than actual kidneys. It's very different from what it used to be. Well, that's because haggis is becoming more of a special occasion meal. Because haggis used to be something that was a meal you made very cheaply and could be transported easily. And as a result, it was made from all of these, you know, less desirable meats and then put into like a skin sack. So you weren't meant to eat the skin. You open up the skin and then eat the insides. Nowadays, though, because it's only used for special occasions, people splash it out for haggis. So now it's... they generally make it out of much better products. So it's very hard to find a proper haggis. I mean, it still tastes relatively similar. Some people say they prefer traditional haggis. A lot of people prefer the other haggis. I'm so glad warp spiders have a lord now. I wonder what the shining spears one would look like. Also, the jump pack heavy laser guns need redoing now. Jump pack heavy laser guns. I'm gonna have to look up them. Oh, did you know that Skaven Dan is vegan? On the subject of British meat pies, I always jab at him for it, but he's a good sport about it. Oh, yeah, but I mean, when it comes to British meat pies, it's like haggis. You can get vegan haggis. My parents have actually had vegan haggis a few times. Of I can't eat vegan haggis because it just contains so many different weird things. Wait. So for jetpack heavy lasers, who's a jetpack heavy laser or jump pack heavy lasers? Warhammer 40k, Xenos, Eldari. Swooping Hawks are cool. Oh, those of that must be his deep strike marker. Shadow Spectres. Ooh, Shadow Spectre. Oh, I like Dark Reapers. I kind of prefer old Dark Reaper models, I guess, because they're a lot funkier and a lot bigger. They felt very they felt more like Space Marines of the Eldar. They kind of do still feel like that. Space Marine Eldar. Oh, and oh yeah, you do still have the other weapons, a big one and a different skull. Okay, no, never mind. It's still cool. It's still cool. Shadow Spectres. Yvain, yeah. Howling Banshees are cool. Oh, Howling Banshee Lord. Oh, Wraithguard. I love Wraithguard. Striking Scorpions are so cool. Solitaire. I love the Corsairs. When it comes to Eldar, I kind of want a Wraithguard army, but at the same time, I kind of just want a pirate army. Those guys are cool. Rangers. Oh, Rangers are cool. Those models are way cooler than old Ranger models. I really like them. Oh, and I really like the new bikes they've got as well for them. And the new avatar of Kate. I say new, but not new at all. I just remember the old models that kind of suck. Oh, look how cool he is. And look how cool that one is. And look how cool they are. And Dire Avengers as cool as always. Eldar is so cool. Oh, and look at the Titan with the glaive. Oh, look at the Phantom Titan. I've seen the Phantom Titans in real life and the Revenant Titans. They're so cool. 30 minutes until Chibi model. Oh my gosh, Chibi model. Where are the Shadow Spectres? I'm going to have to Google them now. Shadow Spectres. Images. Come on. Oh, I do not remember Shadow Spectres. These guys. I do not remember. Were they newer? They look cool. They could re-release them and they don't need to make new models. Just re-release them. They look cool enough. Prism rifles, D6 attacks with blast and 4, -1 damage. Or -1 AP, 1 damage. Or 1 attack strength 6, -2, 3 damage. They're cool. They're not amazing. They don't even have arms. Yeah, okay, 5. It's because it's a Titan. It's hard to show you. That's the size of a Titan. As in, like, that's like a Dire Avenger size model just inside its head. It's like really highly detailed inside. Oh, it does have arms, I think, maybe. Does it? Weapons are sold separately. Okay, so it doesn't have its weapons. Yeah, it's because it's a full resin model. Resin kits are usually way more expensive. All the limbs are extra on those bad boys, yep. 72 quid if you want its distortion cannon. Oh, there's a War Walker. Craftwood Wave Serpent. Power Glaive for 67 quid. Titan Pulsar 72 quid. You can get the Reaver Titan, except Revenant Titan, except that is way smaller. Oh, Eldar looks super cool in its head, though. What pie is even vegan? Lettuce pie? Vegan pies are really weird. They have a lot of meat-like substances in them. Like mincemeat. It falls apart, though. Usually mushroom, I believe it is. Revenant isn't that big. It's just night, isn't it? It's just night size. Let me Google. Revenant Titan. Revenant Titan. Images. The Wraith Knight. There we go. Okay, it's Googling. Searching it up. Okay, here's the size of them. There you go. It's, if you can look, that's the Wraith Guard. That's the Knight. And that's the... That's Imperial Knight sized. That's... Yeah, that is definitely Titan sized. It's Warhound sized. The big issue with these is that those limbs are really, really fragile. Because they have such heavy guns on them. Especially on the Phantom Titan. Okay, here we go. Here's an actual scale size of things. Here we go. So that's the Wraith Knight. That's the Knight-sized things. Tau Broad to Big Terran effects. There's the Revenant Titan. The £510 one is this massive Titan at the back, apparently. Oh, and that's bigger than normal Imperial Knight. Yeah, this thing is bigger than one of them. Your basic Knight. And that thing is this thing here. So yeah, it's pretty big. It's their Warhound equivalent. The Phantom Titan is their... The Phantom is their Reaver Titan equivalent. Does it tell me how many inches it sits off the ground? No. Yeah, but it's definitely their... It would be nice if it actually showed you more scale. Yeah, this is a Revenant Titan equivalent, and this is... And the Revenant is their... Not Revenant. I can't remember. That's their Warhound equivalent. That's their other Titan equivalent. Reaver Titan. I do want someone to do rules for Arx, Eldar, and Nids in Titanicus. Some race variety would be cool. I thought... Did Epic used to have the race variety in it? That looks cool. Eldar are cool. I like them. I wonder if Dark Eldar have any cool stuff in them yet. Like, you know, Titanic models. I think they can actually just use the Phantom Titans now. Thornos. That looks cool. That's like that's the only super heavy vehicle of a Dark Eldar. The Talos. The Mandrakes. The Helions. The Scourges. Oh my gosh. They look so much like Batman vehicles. No, Dark Eldar man. No. Look at those bikes. Oh, must be bone dry by now. It's not. These inks actually take hours to dry. You want to see it? Right, you can see it a little bit. Look how shiny it still is. Yeah, no, that's not dry yet. Just using... I am literally... It's literally just coloured water. A shade is legit... It's like noon oil. It's coloured water. And while we're not looking, she is spraying them with water. Okay, yeah, I am doing it. I'm just giving them a little spray. It's like... No, I should have moved on to painting this guy, but I wanted to relax. My hands unfortunately hurt sometimes. I was like, you know what? Let's look at this thing. Also, it gets into a point where it's like 20 minutes until we're going to raid into my own video. And we're going to watch the debut trailer known as the Dew of Beautiful Girl Kiss condensed into a bottle. Do you mean emo girl kiss? Oh god. This guy's going to be difficult to paint. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get some blue and I'm going to paint this dude's tongue because you see, I only painted one side. I never even noticed. I'm not sure how they make it. They wouldn't let you in for factory. Yeah, that's because it's a toxic place. They refuse to wear the masks. And also, you're meant to only be allowed to go there if you work there. Okay, which blue did I use? Oh no. Algar blue. McFag blue. What is it with Citadel paints and that happening to them? I don't refuse to wear a mask. You're spreading that. You refuse to wear the paint mask? Definitely. Oh gosh. But
because
like,
wall paint fanatics are better. Cope Citadel.
Cope Citadel. No, they're not. All paints are built equally. Trying to fix this thing. Oh gosh. Just trying to get the dried paint out of here so it will close properly. All paints were built equally in the eyes of Conjuror. Cope team, Conjuror is leader. Why do you always accuse me of coping? You know, for people who cope the hardest, accuse others of coping. That's what my mother told me when I was little. She was like, those who cope the hardest are the, always accuse the others of coping, you know? She even know what coping meant back then, because it wasn't a thing. Oh gosh, that's just how ahead of the time she was. Okay, what paints did we even use here? McFag. Maybe we used a little bit of McFag. Maybe use a little bit of Caligar. Was it your mom did not read a dictionary? Was it your mother? My mother loves dictionaries. She read them every single day for 20 billion years. I always talk about my parents like they don't exist. Or they're just making up stories about random people. I mean, it's true because I conjured myself into existence. I don't have any family. Hope means to deal with an attempt to overcome problems and difficulties. Yes, but now it's got a change in meaning where people are like, you're just coping, boy, you're just coping. It means that someone is lying to themselves and others. Yeah. That's a modern mem version with a copium. There's like those who inhale copium for most accuse others of inhaling. Dictionaries must burn on contact with your skin. What are you on about? No, why are you so mean to me? Stop it. I love you, Cupdoll. No. Look how cute Cupdoll is. Oh, so how are these things looking now? How is this looking now? He's got a blue tongue. Yeah. Blue tongue. Blue tongue. How is this dude looking? Looking okay. Still needs a bit of drying. Cupdoll looks like he lost his glasses. What do you mean? Cupdoll's never had glasses. By the way, do you want to see something cool? Look at what I drew. Okay, it's not that cool. It's meant to be a Tyraniid I drew, but I didn't spend enough time on it, but I spent too much time on it. Like, I spent too much time on it, as in, like, I shouldn't be spending that much time on a chalkboard drawing, but at the same time, I didn't spend enough time on it to make it look good. It's like a Tyraniid Story Jack. What are you on about? It's not a Tyraniid Story Jack. It was meant to be like, rah, I'm gonna eat ya, and I got 2 tongues. I'm blue and shiny. And it's like, I'm full of blue acid, and that's what it's meant to be like. Yeah, but it ended up looking just weird instead. A bit Slaneshi in a way, I think. Definitely a shot. No. Look here, you. Calling my Tyraniid Story Jack. Punch you. Punch you. Ha! Yeah. You barely see my hand. If I move it quickly enough, you can't even see it. Move back to last week. That being said, the frame rate's fine this week. That just means I can move my arms so fast you can barely see it on a 30 frames per second. It's like... Post it online, ask for people. Never! I'll never ask for people. It's like, oh, Papa. Oh. Hello, how you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing well. Punch! Ah! Why'd you punch me? Punch! Ah! Why'd you punch me? Nom. I'm sorry. I whenever it goes handcams, I just go weird. I'm sorry. Do you like the little Flappy Bird man? What are these called again? I forgot. Stingwings, something like that. Vespid stingwings. We got the little radiation weapon that incinerates power armor. Oh my gosh, look how small he is compared to a Barbagaunt. Barbagaunt's a huge man. And this guy's huge, like compared to a normal human. Like way taller. Even got a tactical rock. Like, what did I miss? Had a power surge, and after Talan was talking about not being in to see the beautiful emo girls and makes no oil. There's a storm blowing in, it seems. Yeah, the storm's blowing. Actually, I don't know where you are, but the storm's blowing around here. Okay, you just missed me showing off this thing. Talan said it looks soy Jack. I was like, no, it's not. And then I punched Talan in the face. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Now that's at Conjuror didn't know what cope was. I know cope's a real. It's just a meaning. If the wave cope's being used today, it's very different from how it used to be used. You're so mean. I'm gonna punch you. Slash at you. Slash. I had to be like slow, because otherwise it doesn't get caught to this 30 frames per second. Oh my gosh, I actually moved my arm quickly enough. All you could see was a bit of shadow. Cope is fake. Cope harder. Yeah. Oh gosh. Old man Conjuror waving a stick at chat saying back in my day. Oh my gosh, it's Nico. It's Nico. You better wait, everyone. You better stay around because in 10 minutes we're raiding into a video of mine, my own video. That's premiering. It's got to go live. It's going to be so cool. You got to be excited. Yeet. Oh my god, it's the Land 17 real. She cannot cope with how much she is coping. I'm not coping. Hello, Bat. How you doing? Yeah, we raid into a video made by a great... No, it's made by a coper. It's made by a coper named Land 17. A copiest artist around. Oh, gosh. Raid itself, how thrilling. Yeah, it's my first time attempting to raid into a premiered video. So I don't know how it's going to go. I've got it all set up. Actually, let me check to make sure it's properly set up. And don't forget to like. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Like this stream and also like the video. Okay, redirect is set up. Redirect set up properly. It's good. We're ready to go into it. Flappy, flappy wings. Flappy, flappy, flappy wings. Flappy, flappy. Oh my gosh, you really get to see how large this thing is when you compare it to this dude. It's like... kick in the head, 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 kick in the head. Chicken head. And Natsu has 665 sprinkles. Yay!
I am back.
Hello, back. I'm Cupcake Conjuror. If this is the Yippee Conjurer, she's hungry for Heretics video. I'm unsubbing. Oh no. Oh no. I made it for price for using a meme in a thumbnail and she didn't do it, so she's practically committing rage theft. Wait, what was the meme? I forgot. You have to remind me like every 10 seconds, otherwise I forgot things. Cupcat. This is why I have a book, right? Look. I got my official Elias Stellaria book here. Darn it, I'm a cat. Why would you do such a thing? I got my official Elias Stellaria. Look, see, Elias Stellaria. Look, she's got she's so cute, and she's got a little dog on it, and she's got a little letter, and that's a goose. That girl is a goose, and he's got that little thing. It's so cute. It's got a thing. It's really high quality, actually. It's like really good. Look, she's got a little gamepad, little headphones. Oh, look, there's another Stellarite thing. Perfection. And then we got like, you deserve pizza and lots of cola. That's also the camera I'm using. You know, this one right here. That one, you guys. And then it's got like, that's actually my setup. Like, there's my big screen. There's where I normally have my camera. That's like where my mouse is. This is like the green board we've got. That's the desk. That's my other screen. That's my other screen. And then that's like from this angle where I've got the camera set up and I've got like the little stuff. Oh. And oh, those are like games I've said that we should play. Battlefront 2, we did. Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky, Space Engineer. Oh, I've not done Space Engineers. Maybe that's what I need to do. But yeah, then I got a to-do list. Make a command and cost list. Done. Tell bots to tell us to exercise once every 1.5 hours. Done. Hire artists to make exercise arts and animation. Trying to do that right now. Then down here is make 7 chibi memes. I'm doing that. And then I got to make 2 more cupcakes to appear on screen with a little message with speech bubbles. And stream avatars, fix weapon placements. And then like the rest of this diary is empty. Game setup revealed. Gaming setup revealed. Yeah, I've got actually an L-shaped desk. I've said this before, but from about here to here, there's nothing under this piece of plastic. It's literally just... The desk is here. The desk is, but it's an L-shaped desk, so it goes from about here to here, where it's just, that's where desk is. Desk, 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 no desk here. Yeah, I could just be like dunk, 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 dunk from underneath. That's the very corner right here. Very corner of the desk. And if you want to see the mouse to use, it's this one. It's a Logitech. It's very nice. It's very good. My favourite thing to do with it is just spin the wheel, and it just spins and spins. It's like, zoom, just goes on forever and ever and ever. You should clean it. I should clean what? Gambling. Gambling. I should clean my mouse. My mouse is nice and clean. Well, it's not the cleanest. I do actually need to clean the buttons on it, but the underneath's nice and clean, relatively. The poor dirty. It's not that dirty. What do you mean it's dirty? It's a relatively clean mouse. Okay, it's got a bit of... I think that's actually a bit of paint there. Yeah, that's not coming off. Oh no. Oh no, I'm getting paint on it. No. I didn't realise I had paint on my glove. But underneath is clean. What do you mean? Of course underneath. Wait, check for underneath of your mouse. If you use a mouse, you have to make sure that you're dusting clean for underneath of it, because it really collects a lot of dirt really quickly and easily. So make sure to clean at least once a day. I'm burning up and still it's nighttime. I cannot exercise. Just try to make sure you get lots to drink. Just drink a lot of water. Yeah. Oh no, her cat ruined her mouse. My cat didn't ruin my mouse. It's fine. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. I also actually have other notepads around here that have other information I need to remember. It's like if I go under this monitor, this screen, it's actually a drawing tablet. Right here is a drawing tablet. And we're whacking it right there. And over here's another monitor. Da, da, da. Yeah. That's a normal monitor. Yeah, here's my little notepad that has articulation exercises in them. Yeah. And like how to rule R's.
Reminder for everyone to clean your keyboards and mouses.
And mice, not mouses. Oh gosh, I gotta start getting prepared. I have to be careful what's in here, though, because some of these things actually contain personal information. Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes? Ow! Telling you. Oh gosh. Yeah, I clean my keyboard and mouse. Actually, I had a big computer clean over Christmas, like cleaning everything. Hey, Cupcake, did I say anything about a world-building alien planet you had? You didn't mention anything about it. Yeah, I've got lyrics to Am I Blue here, which if you don't know, it's a song that Batman sung when he saved Wonder Woman for being turned into a pig. And it's like, am I blue? You'd be too, if each plan that you had done fell through. Yeah. Oh, it's so nice. Hello, how are you? You stink. You stink. Go trailer. Oh my gosh. We're so close to the trailer. Oh my gosh. And that's there was 200 of the slots. Okay. So I'm gonna get prepared. I imagine Conjuror having a page like information to never reveal. Okay, I actually do have a page like that I should really cross out because I had to remember a bunch of information to ask my doctors for, or to give to my doctors and stuff, and this included all sorts of codes and stuff. And yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. I believe there was a reference to his days in theatre. Was it? It's a good song. I love that song. I wanted that to be this cover song I did. But anyway, thank you for coming to the stream. Remember to have a good rest of your day. We're going to go straight into my own video. My video that's about to premiere. So have a good rest of your day. Remember, eat lots of good food. Sleep well. Dream of cupcakes. Work hard. Play harder. Be kind to yourself and others, and vice versa, and everything else. Oh no! There we go.